How's it going, everybody? Civil here, and this is going to be another video where we're not really going over a certain play or certain formation or scheme, where we're going to be going over a kind of an idea to help it's really an idea that kind of takes people from being good to great, from average to good, just to kind of helps take you that next step. And that's going to be going over the idea of pocket presence in Madden. And everyone knows what that means in real life. It's a quarterback's ability to stay in the pocket but be able to feel the rush coming onto him. And in Madden, we obviously have an advantage because we can see, we have a 360 view around the quarterback, whereas in real life, he can't see behind him. And so it is a lot easier in Madden, but it's something that a lot of people do struggle with, I see. I'm just going to be going over just totally random play. And really, the main thing is just to not be scared. Like, a lot of people get spooked right here and they run off, and they'll kind of start running backwards. They'll put themselves in a bad position to where they won't be able to pick up the pressure. Well, not only not being able to pick up the pressure, but not being able to really be able to make any kind of read. Right here, a lot of people will keep backing up, and what that does is, if for one makes it a farther throw, it makes your receivers go into scramble drill quicker, and it makes contains get to you a lot faster. Because contains are obviously containing around the outside. If you're backing up, they're more likely to shed around the outside. So we have to start doing, and so like right here, I'm gonna start blocking 6, because if you only block 5, you can't get screamed at. So blocking 6, really, it's just big to kind of just move around the pocket, maneuver the pocket, and you kind of buy yourself more time by doing that instead of having to sprint outside the pocket and doing all that kind of stuff. So if you really just buy yourself more time, you can, right here, if I'm backing up like this, I'm gonna get sacked, because you saw how that looper, I'm gonna jump in and instant replay real fast. You're gonna see how this looper goes on the outside. So right here, we're gonna see how he does this. He's containing a little bit. If I, as a quarterback, keep dropping back, I'm gonna get sacked by this guy. Whereas instead, and I demonstrate right here where if I drop back, I'm gonna get sacked. And a lot of people don't really notice they're doing it. It's kind of something that kind of hurts their game without them realizing it, where instead of stepping up in the pocket or shifting around laterally, they immediately drop back an extra 5-10 yards, and then you start taking big sacks. So really, something you just have to practice. I've practiced it. I've just messed around with it, just getting a feel for it a few times. You don't have to spend a whole lot of time doing it, but you kind of have to start taking notice of it in your head, and it'll start becoming natural. But your first, time really starting to do it, you do have to kind of notice it. And at the same time as you're, feeling the rush, you have to be scanning the field. You can't be staring at it. So it is kind of a feel thing. Right here, we just get, no one picks him up, so not really a whole lot we can do there. But it's definitely a feel thing, And really, you're just gonna try to you gotta buy yourself as much time as you can without, having to drop back. And one of the things you can do is to step up in the pocket. See right here, I'm gonna jump in instant replay. Now, mind you, I'm not running any route concepts here, but I'm gonna show you how I just bought myself a lot of time. This looper right here, or the splitzer rather, takes this angle, and if I try running away, laterally to the right, if I try running back, I'm gonna get sacked. Whereas I step up into the pocket like this, and not only does it make that blitzer take a worse angle, this defensive end actually disengages right here, and because I step up, I'm able to re-engage with him, and I can even take off with Ryan Tannehill if I wanted to, or I can throw the ball. And so I'm just going to show a few more replays, or a few more snaps of me doing this. And right here, you can buy yourself a lot of time. That's good time right there. And if you have real routes, you're gonna have time to find receivers. Right there, that was kind of bad pocket. Now he did get a shed, but that wasn't a great pocket. And then sometimes that will happen where someone's coming free, you step up, and you do step up into a sack. But stepping up into a sack is a lot better than dropping back into a sack, just because of the yardage distance. Right here, I would scramble out and take whatever I can get. Now I'm gonna jump into some random blitzes here. I'll actually jump into a random pass as well, and we'll jump into random blitz. And of course, first we get Hail Mary, but I mean, you really, if you just move over the pocket, you can buy yourself time. You're not always going to be able to, you know, avoid sheds and whatnot, but you can buy yourself time right here. We don't want screens, so we're just going to do this. And sometimes you just get totally outnumbered. That was engage 8. Nothing you can really do. Once again, we get Hail Mary. And once again, it is engage 8. Not really anything we can do again. You know, if they outnumber you, pocket presence. Pocket presence can slow it down even if they outnumber you, but I mean, there's not really a whole lot you can do. Right here, we get shedded, but you can buy yourself time. These past few haven't been great examples. And of course, it's gonna come totally free. But you can kind of get what I'm saying here with, you know, you can buy yourself time as a quarterback with good pocket presence. You know, stepping up into the pocket is no different than real life, where quarterbacks are gonna step up into the pocket and whoever throws instead of just dropping back, which is something that you probably don't even realize you do. I know that was something I didn't really realize I did until I started watching myself do it. So that's really all I have for this video. If you guys did enjoy the video, found it useful at all, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell icon for all of A-Side content, and I will see you guys next time.